Let's talk about sex. Why does the word sex have so much emotional weight? You have the people who dare not say it, then there are the ones who say it with glee, then the ones who use it for shock value. It is just a word that describes an action that happens between people. The most popular jokes are about what else? Sex. We are a sex-obsessed society and a sexually oppressed society. Now I understand there are different views about when is the right time to have sex, with whom to have sex, and even some on how to have sex. I am not here to step on anyone's moral toes. I am going to address sex from the role it plays in a marriage. Where did the passion go? This is a question I hear often in my work with couples. I used to have so much desire for him, her, or they used to have so much desire for me. We couldn't keep our hands off each other. Now we are limping along sexually. It has become boring, it hardly happens, or it has become non-existent. The number of couples living in sex-starved marriage is higher than you think. It isn't even the older couple of 10, 20, or 30-plus years together. There are people in their 20s who have been married for less than 10 years, not having a fulfilling sex life by their own definition. I have come across numerous couples who have had extremely low sexual frequencies as well as those who are truly sexless and have been for years. According to the definition of a sexless marriage, there needs to be an absence of sex for 6 months or more. That is a long time, however. Even infrequent sexual activity or mundane sex life can put a strain on marriage. When I inform them that this is maybe negatively impacting their relationship, they seem surprised, as if being married was only about paying bills, doing laundry, and possibly raising kids. There have been times when a couple will say they have a good or normal sex life, to only describe to me sexual infrequency in the relationship. When I ask if this may be impacting one or both of them, they sometimes become defensive. Other times one of them or both of them will then open up about their dissatisfaction with their sex life. So why would a couple who rarely has sex think that they have a good sex life? This could stem from a desire issue in one or both of them. This could stem from arousal issues, orgasm issues, erectile dysfunction, or any other sexual enjoyment inhibitors. With that said, often I have seen it come from family values. What they saw not actually seen more of awareness between their parents, or the messages they received about sex growing up, or even talking with other friends who are also struggling sexually. Furthermore, one or both of them may feel their sex life is inadequate, however, are afraid to express that to their significant other. The reality is that there is not enough discussion about sex, or about how to have a fulfilling sex life. A fulfilling sex life is important to maintain, although this can change with age and physicality among other factors. It helps to keep the bond alive. When we have sex, we bond with our significant other. Suddenly, those hot topic issues don't seem to bother us as much. We release oxytocin, which is known for its role in bonding. It literally renews our love, attachment, and connection to our significant other. When we don't have sex, we can feel disconnected, frustrated, and less in love. In addition to oxytocin, we also release norepinephrine, dopamine, and vasopressin. These further enhance mood, health, and bonding with our significant other. Not only is a sex-starved couple not reaping the benefits from sex, but they are also putting more strain on their relationship. Sex is the most intimate act you can do with another person. It can communicate you are loved, you are wanted, you have value to me. These are messages that need to be continually generated in a marriage. When we stop feeling loved, wanted, and valued, we start to fall out of love. Yes, being in love and staying in love has to do with feeling loved. We all have love banks. When our spouse fulfills our basic relationship needs, we feel loved. Physical intimacy in the form of sex is a basic relationship need. This helps fill our love banks. When our love banks are full, we are in love with our significant other. When our love banks are depleted, we can and often do fall out of love with them. Now there are other ways to fill each other's love banks, however. Sex is a big one that cannot be ignored if you want a successful marriage. Sex starvation diets will cause massive damage to any loving relationship. Protect your relationship by protecting your sex life. Do not let other people or commitments get in the way. Yes, you must go to work. However, you do not have to work all day and night. Make time to fill your and your spouse's love banks with some sexual intimacy. Remember, the prime directive is to protect the relationship. The mission of the Sex, Love, and Marriage channel is to help people create healthy and mutually satisfying relationships.